Hey guys, you're welcome back to this channel. Once again, my name is Boma and I'm the founder of Booking Naija. It's Nigeria's leading holiday company. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about a common scam that Booking.com hosts faced. I'm not sure about Airbnb because I haven't had this experience on Airbnb, but the first day I listed my apartment on Booking.com, somebody tried to scam me. Yes, somebody tried to scam me. As crazy as it sounds, I think they target new hosts on Booking.com, especially Nigerian hosts. So you need to be aware of scams like this. So this is what happened, guys. The first day I listed my apartment on Booking.com, I listed my apartment in the evening, and in the night, maybe at 9 p.m. or so, I got a booking. So this booking was supposed to be for 10 days, and the client said he was coming into Nigeria the next day. So he booked the apartment on Booking.com. He said he was going to pay in cash. So when he made the booking, he sent me a message on Booking.com saying, "Oh, could you please confirm my reservation for 10 days?" And then when I didn't respond on time, he took my number off Booking.com and he sent me a message on WhatsApp saying, "Oh, I'm Dr. Jonathan and I'm visiting Nigeria for the first time and I've booked your Airbnb for 10 days. Could you please confirm my booking?" And so I said, "Oh wow, amazing." I was very happy because it was the first day I put my apartment on Booking.com and I thought I got a 10 days booking. So I was like, I was over the moon. The next morning I rushed to the apartment to make sure everything was ready and the apartment was 100% for the client coming into Nigeria. So remember, he said he was going to pay in cash, so he hadn't made any commitment whatsoever. Nonetheless, I still had to make sure the apartment and everything was ready, hoping that when he gets into Nigeria, as he claims the next day, he was going to come and, be very happy. So because Booking Naija also handles reservations, that have to do with car rentals, boat rentals and all of that, this client asked for an airport transfer. So he chose the Prado and he said, "Oh, because he's coming into the country, he's going to pay for the car rental after the car rental picks him up and he's able to change his dollars into naira." That was what he said and we believed him. The next day, the Toyota Prado airport transfer vehicle was already at the airport waiting for him. And we were ready. The apartment was ready for him to come in. We were just waiting and anticipating our first client that was coming in for 10 days. Anywho, at about 12 p.m., which is when the client said he was going to arrive, he said his flight was landing at 12. So at 12, we sent him a message saying, "Oh, have you landed? Did you arrive safely? The airport transfer is outside waiting for you to pick you up." And then he said, "Sorry, I'm having some trouble here at the airport. Customs and immigration, they're giving me some trouble. It's my first time here." All of this, he was chatting with me on WhatsApp as Dr. Jonathan. So he said, "I'm having some trouble with customs. I'm having some trouble with immigration. Please, could you send 65,000 naira to this account number?" And he gave me an account number to send 65,000 naira to the account number, saying, "Oh, immediately I get out of the airport, I'm going to pay you back. Once I change my money, once I leave the airport and I change my money into naira, I'm going to pay you back immediately." So I thought to myself, Then I asked him, "What's this payment for? What's the money for? Why are you having to pay 65,000 naira to a customs or immigration officer? It makes no sense." And then he said, "Oh, it's for my visa on arrival. I need to make payments for this." And then I'm like, this doesn't really make sense. How are they asking you to pay for your visa on arrival when you get into Nigeria? And why are you paying to someone's personal bank account? So that didn't make sense. So of course I wasn't going to send money to that client, especially for the fact that he hadn't made any payment or commitment for the 10 days booking. It just started to seem a bit fishy to me. I contacted the airport transfer, the driver who was driving the Prado, and I asked him, "Have you heard from the client? Have you picked him up?" And to my greatest surprise, he said, the client said he's having some trouble inside, and he also asked me to send him 30,000 naira. So this supposed client also asked the driver to send him 30,000 naira as well. So that was a no. I mean, if you're just coming into the country, it doesn't matter where you're going to. If you have dollars, then you should be fine. You should be able to change your money at the airport, and you should be able to pay for whatever you want to pay for. So the client kept saying, oh, are you sending the money? Are you sending the money? I'm stranded. Please hurry. I need to get to the apartment. Please pay. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not able to pay to a personal bank account for visa on arrival for you. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do that. And then he kept calling the driver as well. Please send the money. I'm stranded. You know, it's my first time in Nigeria. No, sorry. He kept texting the driver, not calling. He kept texting the driver saying, please, you need to pay this money now. You know, it's my first time in Nigeria. I'm stranded and this and that and that. Anywho, we didn't pay, the driver didn't pay, and neither did I. And after that, we never heard from him again. He went on booking.com and he canceled his booking, and we never ever heard from him after that. So that was a big scam. He was just trying to get some money out of us because he noticed that our listing was new on booking.com and maybe we don't know how it works. So he was just trying to scam us. If you're a new host and you're on booking.com, you need to be very, very careful. And this is also why a lot of people choose Airbnb, because Airbnb, you know, they check your ID, they confirm your identity, and they make sure that they try their possible best to make sure these scams don't happen on their platform. So if you're a new host in Nigeria and you're planning to list your apartment or your shortlet on booking.com, you need to be very, very careful, and you need to watch out for this. If I wasn't smart enough, or if I didn't, you know, just catch him, or if I didn't just think, I would have been so happy to get a 10 days booking. I might have paid the money to the account that he sent to me, and I would have been scammed. So you need to be very, very careful, especially if you're a new host in Nigeria. Please be very careful. Once again, it's Booking Naija, your favorite holiday company in Nigeria. We have the best serviced apartments, we have the best beach resorts, cars, boats, jet skis, jet cars. Whatever you want, just contact Booking Naija. All our contact details are always going to be in the description box below. See you next time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Bye.